third-party risk management is not a new topic. We are talking about that actually quite a while already. And the noise is always getting louder if we have new technologies like automation or cloud, or at the moment it is AI. And the issues are always the same. It's always two issues. The one is that the companies are dependent on that for their business continuity, meaning no interruption, no data loss. And then the other thing is that in order to be able to fulfill regulatory requirements, you are also dependent on your third-party provider. So why is at the moment the noise louder than before? It's because of Digital Operational Resilience Act, which is an actually brand new European regulatory which is coming and strengthening the position of the financial sector in that case. One of the hardest challenges is actually with third parties, and this sounds probably stupid, the visibility. So that means if you are a company, you have hundreds, sometimes you have thousands of third parties, and you not only have to know them all, you have to maintain one source of truth where you list all your third-party provider, and not only them. You also have to have full transparency for all the supplier chain. So this means also fourth parties, fifth parties, and so on. Because if you do not have that, it's very hard to see where your risk are, from which third party you are really dependent. And then when it comes to interruption or when it comes to data loss, to fix that is even harder if you do not have the full transparency. If you change the perspective on a European level, at the very end, third-party risk management and also DORA is, you could very well say, defending the European financial sector against realistic, real-life threats and real-life problems. Obviously, however, every single company has to strike a balance in between, I would say, pointless efforts, a meaningful impact. And if you once have found this balance, you are very well prepared for the future and also future requirements which might come. In my opinion, smart third-party risk management involves units you have already, the people you have already, responsibilities you have already, and then as well processes you have already. Don't build a parallel world, build on what you have already. This is, I think, the key. And then always using technology, always with the principle of proportionality in mind. And I think this is key for successful and smart third-party risk management. So what do I mean when I say the effort must be aligned with the impacts and the risks? It is much more important to be able to identify a real big threat and to be able to react on that in an early stage than to create a system which is so complicated that it does blind a whole organization with a lot of effort. So how do we support as Eraneos our clients? I would say the answer is as various as our clients are, but it comes down to three main success factors. First, we ensure that the level of ambition fits our client. Of course, we are documenting this audit proof. Then the second one is that the process has to be as efficient as possible, also with using modern technology. And then the last one, I think for me, is the most important. You have to make sure that everyone recognizes that the regulatory process is only as good as the people are really living it, feeling it, doing it. If they are not doing it, it's worth nothing. This means we have to go away from simply ticking boxing. And this is exactly what we help to achieve for our customers as Eraneos.